Good morning, unicorns. Today is Monday, August 31st, 2020. Miss Sanders here with your unicorn message. Last Thursday, in your advisory message, I did discuss the very significant importance of striving to do your best in school. Um, I do think that we are living in an era that makes trying at school and giving it your best effort something that is almost considered to be lame or nerdy or not cool. And I really do want you to try to overcome that bad because it's not okay. Um, it will set you up for thinking that doing school and giving it your best will not yield you high rewards in life. And as we all know, that's not true. Teachers become teachers and principals become principals because we believe so strongly in the power of education that we dedicate our lives and our careers to it. Um, Everything that we've accomplished as a society is built on knowledge and education. And so, knowledge seeking, more importantly, right? Knowledge seeking. Um, and so, this is why we really push you all to do your best. The reality is that some of you all don't have the drive to do it right now. And if that is you, I just ask that you really think about why not and like what else is there to do? We are human beings and we seek knowledge. That is our natural inclination. And without it, we tend to make really poor choices and poor decisions. And so I just implore you all to really buckle down and really get serious about making school a priority for you. It really is the vehicle to having a life that is meaningful and purposeful and fulfilled. And we all want that for you. And I know you're thinking, well, if I don't do this worksheet, if I don't do this homework assignment, is this really going to have an impact on my life? And the reality is that that over time, right? Like these pebbles that we throw into this jar over time do create a base of knowledge for us to help us to be um, good human beings and take care of one another and take care of our families. And we all want to do that. We all want to be providers and help people, help our people. And so this is just a quick quote from a book that I've been reading and that I've shared with some of the staff members. And it's called Start With Why. It's called Start With Why. It's how great leaders inspire everyone to take action, and it's by Simon Sinek. And it's a book that I've absolutely read as a leader of a school about how I can encourage all of us to take action, to want to do. And so I get a lot of inspiration from books. They help to guide my own practice as a principal. And so I share some of this knowledge with you today. And so Simon Sinek is actually quoting Dr. Seuss. I don't know if you all have ever read The Sneetches, the book about the Sneetches, these little um, rounded creatures. Some of them have stars and some of them don't. And so this is what Simon Sinek is talking about when he was referring to Dr. Seuss, The Sneetches. So he says, in his 1961 story about the Sneetches, Dr. Seuss introduced us to two groups of Sneetches, one with stars on their bellies and the other with none. The ones without stars wanted desperately to get stars so they could feel like they fit in. They were willing to go to extreme lengths and pay larger and larger sums of money, simply to feel like they were part of a group. But only Sylvester McBean, the man whose machine put stars upon thars, it's called stars upon thars, their bodies, profited from the Sneetches' desire to fit in. As with so many things, Dr. Seuss explained it best. The Sneetches perfectly capture a very basic human need, the need to belong. Our need to belong is not rational, but it is constant and exists across all people in all cultures. It is a feeling we get when those around us share our values and beliefs. When we feel like we belong, we feel connected and we feel safe. As humans, we crave the feeling and we seek it out. Our desire to feel like we belong is so powerful that we will go to great lengths, do irrational things, and often spend money to get that feeling. Like the Sneetches, we want to be around people and organizations who are like us and share our beliefs. And although Simon Sinek is quoting Dr. Seuss here and making this very clear that our desire to belong is very irrational, but it's very much a part of who we are as human beings. We also have to be very careful, right? And this is where critical thinking comes into play, or being a thinker comes into mind, right? Because what if you're surrounded by a bunch of star-bellied sneetches that think that school is foolish, right? And you want to belong to that, and you want to identify with that. You can very easily, because of our need to belong, get caught up in that thought, in that group think. And so I just really implore you all to be conscious to what you are thinking about and who you're connecting with, and what thoughts come into your mind about how school works. School is crucial and critical, crucial and critical for life. It's like a lifeline. It's almost like oxygen at this point. And so I want you to want to do school, not just go through the motions. And so I share you these thoughts as you all continue on in your journey. Please remember that we have an obligation to do our best every day. And that's all I can ask. If you are doing that every day, you're going to make everyone around you proud, including yourself. And that grows confidence and self-esteem. And so with that, unicorns, I'm going to end this message. Please make sure that you all are meeting with your advisory teachers. Make sure you are meeting with the teachers that you need to speak with. Check your grades. Check your grades. Have conversations with your teachers through email, through checking into their advisory. Please take ownership of your grades, because if you don't, who can? No one. It's all up to you, and we know you can do it. I want you all to have a wonderful Monday, a great start to the week. I will see you all on Thursday morning for our second message of the week. Have a great week. Thank you.